Hello, good morning, how are you? Hello. Thank you, Tennessee Valley, for coming out to see Peter Pan. It was the best and the greatest fun, and everybody flew high.
And honestly, I was going to say, honestly, just to see Peter Pan and all the kids fly away.
And all the Tinkerbells and the Peters and the little hooks coming through the audience and enjoying the show and having a great time.
And Jesse and Autumn brought Teddy for me to see. I don't know why I focus on such little things sometimes.
It just shows that you have a heart.
Hashtag
Pitter patter.
Anyhow,
okay,
so
what's going on
next,
today?
literally in like 2 weeks, we got Les Mis.
Oh, Lord.
I know, right?
I'm scared.
Just ignore Kip over there with the big flag.
I mean, you knew exactly where I was going. I think, honestly, no. We're going to have to put a leash and collar on him, and it's going to have to be retractable. Milo and Emmett have one of those, right?
Of course.
Every single time he walks out and run on the stage, I'm surprised he's not standing here in the middle of us going, "One day more."
Next episode.
Oh, okay, thank you. Next week, folks, tune in to hear Kip sing "One Day More."
Are you gonna wave the giant flag too?
Duh.
So, Les Mis is literally the best, up until this season, has been the best-selling musical we've ever had here at Broadway Theater League.
So, you know as well as I do, it's going to be very, very short-lived. 6 is currently our top-grossing show, but Les Mis was like, "I'll show you, hold my beer."
They're French. Hold my wine.
Hold my wine, yeah, hold my wine.
But, you know, give me a Les Mis story.
You need to ask the man who was in the show for 20 years.
Next
I've got lots of. We're going to get lots of. We'll hear plenty of that. Give me a Andrew Les Mis story.
That's when I met Kip. First time. We went out on a media day when he was here in 2004. It was a very, popular run and everything, and we had the best time. I had a great experience with it, And this is what, the third time I've done Les Mis, I think. Yeah, this will be a third time. Yeah. So I mean, I love the show.
I did it with you last time, so.
Oh yes.
So do you want me to tell my embarrassing Les Mis story?
Go ahead. Let's laugh at you.
So. Me, you, and Chip, not Kip, Chip.
Oh, yes.
We're in Providence, Rhode Island to see it. Great food. Best oysters ever.
Somebody get this man some fresh oysters. He loves them. Well, so do I.
Anyhow, so they were teching. So they still had a few things to dial in. And I've never seen Les Mis before.
Right.
And we walked out of the theater, and I'm like, the main character's name, Sean Deshawn, sounds like a rapper.
Yes, Sean Deshawn. Well, I mean, our seats, I remember that. We were off to the side, remember?
They were the smallest seats ever. I mean, I don't know how Muppets sit in those seats.
You don't fit in most seats, period, in any kind of movie theater of any kind. The only ones you fit in are out at that movie theater behind Old Madison Square Mall where you can actually just lay down and go to sleep, right?
My legs still hang off a lot.
You can always have them cut off.
Most theaters have gone to that now, though.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
New York theaters have not.
But if you
when I saw The Outsiders and I had to stand for 3 hours, but it was so worth it.
With all the modern movie theaters like that being like couches and beds and everything, why would you go? Just stay home.
Oh, dude, there's nothing. You cannot watch King Kong versus Godzilla at home.
Oh,
You've got to see them.
Okay, on the big screen.
Tall.
100 feet tall, okay.
So speaking of that, we've got lots of live theater. We're still in High School
Musical theater season.
So let's cut to a break, and we'll come back and talk to some awesome
Everybody
people who are doing another one of our best sellers, Aladdin. They're doing Aladdin Jr.
I want to be Iago.
We will see you guys in just a few minutes.
See you soon.
Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables, May 6th through 11th at the Von Braun Center. On sale now at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
Telling me this is huge. They have like 20-something people on stage, and then cheerleaders and the band, and they're doing a big.
All school affair. All school affair. Yes.
Collaborate with all the arts departments.
Do you have a daytime performance I can come see?
We have school performances at
Okay.
10 a.m. on the 30th and on the 1st.
Okay.
You just go to the front office and say, I'm a guest of Mr. Lewis.
Thank you. Okay.
Do.
All right, sounds good. Stand by, everybody. We are recording. Does everybody look visible on the screen?
Can you see yourself?
Sadly, I look huge. I literally look like Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Godzilla!
All right, I think the team is ready. Count us down when you're ready. In 5.
I am having a flashback moment right now. A couple of years ago when we had Aladdin here,
Bless your heart. You survived.
I did. It was an awesome experience working with. But I literally had the genie, the prince, the princess, and Jafar being interviewed at the same time, just like we're doing now. And it wasn't on our show, but it's very weird flashback.
Let's test you then. Who's playing who?
Okay. Genie, Prince, I'm sorry, I don't know what the prince's name is. Jasmine and Jafar, right? Okay.
That was no
drop
fun.
Drop the laugh.
Do I have to?
Your response
You
should
want to be
have
recast?
Well,
I'll
you-
take the pot.
Your response should have been, well, if you want to hear it, come to the show.
Well, if you want to hear it, come to the show.
Anyhow, introduce yourself to us, guys.
Yes.
My name is Nathan, and I'm playing the genie. My name is Niall, and I will be playing Aladdin.
I'm Maya, and I'm Jasmine.
Why did I not remember the prince's name was Aladdin?
His name is Aladdin, but when he becomes a prince, he turns to Prince Ali.
There you go.
And you
Set
are?
it straight.
And my name is Jeremiah, and I've been gifted the gracious role of Jafar.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you naturally evil?
No, but I can try
Yeah.
my best.
Oh!
I'm naturally
Crack!
evil.
Oh, they just cracked you. You're evil.
No,
You're
it's
just evil now.
slander. I'm a very nice person. I promise.
Sounds like something an evil person would say.
Exactly. So, you guys are in rehearsals, is that correct?
Yes.
Where are you at in the rehearsal process?
Just tying up loose ends, trying to get everything together.
So you're getting ready to open.
We're 2 weeks out from the first
Yes.
Okay, so next week is Tech Week, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, awesome. So why Aladdin? Why did you want to do the show? What do you love most about your characters? Just jump in and tell me what you're thinking.
It's fun. It's big. It's like everything all at once. It's got sound, dance, just like big movements. It's just like something people want to see.
Are you channeling your inner Robin Williams?
In some moments, yeah.
Okay, good.
Some moments.
So now you are the lead actress of the show. I mean, and you've got some big vocal chops, right?
Sure. I mean, this is my first acting big main role, so it was really.
You are going to knock it out of the park. I just tell you now.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And the two of you get to ride on the flying carpet, don't you?
God, it's the best thing ever.
Oh my gosh, how are they gonna do that? Director man, how are they gonna do that?
A little theater magic,
Okay, that's great.
some innovative design.
There you go, awesome.
So I've got to ask you, how do they do, is it Iago? Iago
Yes.
in this performance.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
How do they do Iago in this performance?
They treated Iago exactly how most people would treat a parrot, I would say.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell us about, when the performance is, where it's at, how do you get tickets, all that kind of fun
Oh yeah,
stuff.
the important things.
Yeah, see, the key thing about theater is you want people sitting in the seats to enjoy it for all the things they're doing on the stage.
I'm really still mentally back in the concert hall with the Aladdin cast right now. I'm sorry.
That's all good. So tell us about where it's at, when it is, how people get tickets, and encourage everyone to come out and see it.
Well, you can come see us at the Dr. May Jemison Theater. Show days are May 2nd and 3rd. Go ahead and go to drmayjemisintheater.ludus.com. Buy your tickets. Come see the show.
All right, awesome. So in each one of these roles, now you said this is your first part playing Jasmine, is that correct?
This is my first really big role.
Is there anything in particular that you're kind of nervous about doing?
Singing. Oh God, the singing.
Honey, let me tell you, since I was a wee one, you fake it till you make it.
That's what I've been
There
doing.
you go. There you go. That's exactly how you do it. Is this your first time on stage as well?
No, it is not. I did play a main role in another one of our previous plays.
Which one?
Yeah, tell us about it.
It was called Why the Aliens Haven't Landed, and I was mission control.
I love aliens.
He is an alien. You should see it when he takes the costume off.
I don't know if I want to see that.
What about you? Is this what's your theater history?
This is my first major role, being Aladdin. I did play Augustus Gloop when we did Willy Wonka. For our
Great
musical
part.
last
Yeah.
year,
Okay.
so,
Okay.
yeah, so it's very exciting. It's great. I love it.
And you?
I kind of snuck in my freshman year. I'm a sophomore, but my freshman year, I was like on edge. I didn't want to get on stage or anything. So, but my brother, he was a senior, and he made me kind of do it, and I was just a spotlight for my freshman year. But then this year, we took a play to Trumbauer, and I played like, it was a lot of just little parts, but I played a couple main roles. And this is my first like big role at this junior.
Okay.
Very cool.
How do you deal with the itty bitty living space?
What a crick in the neck!
That line isn't in there, but the itty bitty living space is in there.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for being on Jeff Fun.
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome.
Actually, let's do one more time.
I was gonna say, what, when, and
where,
what-
how?
What, when, and where?
May 2nd and 3rd, Dr. May Jemison Theater, drmayjemsontheater.ludus.com to buy your tickets.
.ludist.com.
.ludus.com.
Ludus spelled Ludus.
And theater with an R-E. Oh, yeah.
Awesome. That's the best way to spell it.
There you go. Thank you all so very, very much. Have a great time and break a leg.
And we will see you guys in just a few minutes where we go from Aladdin to the Wizard of Oz.
Oh my. Tornadoes are next. Look out.
Don't say that in Alabama.
Have you listened to Mix 96.9? A great variety of music.
Mix 96.9.
The best variety of the 80s, 90s, and more. Mix 96.9.
If I've done my production job well, we will have transitioned into this via tornado.
You just told me not to say tornado because it's in Alabama.
Oh no, but I'm
Oh,
just,
so you can say it, but I can't?
good
really?
point, good point.
Okay, thank you.
But I don't know if with
Excuse me,
if
we
all-
should not be fighting in front of the kids.
I don't know if all the stars will align for me to make a proper tornadic transition. That's
Well.
a great word, tornadic transition.
It sounds like a special effect. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
All right, so our guests today, we have Harmony, correct?
Yes.
And you're Chase, aren't you, sir?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. And you guys are a part of what production?
Wizard of Oz,
And you play?
Dorothy.
Ah, so when you were born, they gave you the perfect name, didn't they? Harmony? Harmonize?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Sorry, dad joke. There you go. And what character do you play?
I play the Scarecrow.
Oh, okay. So you're.
If I only had a brain. That's my theme song.
Oh. So, do you? What physicalities and things do you have to have in order to play the Scarecrow?
Well, I have to make sure that I'm very nimble and stuff because he falls a lot. He's very clumsy because he's made of hay. He doesn't have any bones or anything, so he's just walking around on air basically. So I have to make sure that I remember to like trip and fall sometimes because if I walk normally, it's not really realistic. So I need to make sure that I'm like, you know, with my like in my body and making sure that I can fall if I need to or get on the ground and not hurt without hurting myself.
Exactly. So you have to look like it's natural, but you have to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. Exactly. So playing Dorothy,
Yes.
iconic role. What's your take going to be on Dorothy? How will you approach that character?
One thing that I mainly had to think about, I like rewatched the whole movie when I first got the role. I had to really think about the fact that Dorothy's a little girl and she's like a really sweet and innocent girl, which is like kind of very off for me. So like I've had to like tap into like making my voice in a higher placement. And
I'm sorry, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're still
You're
innocent.
18?
You're innocent. No, you're innocent. Girl, you're not old enough to have lived a life.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but she's like what, like 10?
I think she's 12.
I think, yes, exactly.
okay.
So what do you love most about playing Dorothy?
I like the fact that I've played a lot of characters that are kind of like smart and had a little bit of attitude, but I like the fact that Dorothy's very sweet and she likes to, like she just believes that anything anybody says, and like, you know, like she has like a line where she's like, y'all the bestest friends anybody ever had, and like she just met the Scarecrow and the Tin Man, so like, you know.
That's a great question. So as Dorothy, in your real life, do you have friends that are like the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion?
Like, do I have best friends?
Well, yeah. Do you have friends around you? I mean, that kind of represent those characters.
Oh yeah, I have. I mean, I do have like. I love my friend group. I have like 3 of my main friends. I guess they do. I guess you could kind of categorize them into like the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and the Lion. But yeah.
Okay, so I've got to ask a question. Toto, real or stuffed?
So the first Toto, when it's in black and white before we get to Oz, that's going to be a real dog, and his name is Bobo.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And then
Does he have to wear a diaper?
No.
Okay,
Just a
good. Ooh,
leash.
well-trained dog.
Yeah,
Yes.
very.
And once we go through the tornado and get to Oz, the dog becomes a real person dressed up as Toto.
Oh,
okay.
I am intrigued.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
So, why?
I think you stumped him a little bit.
He does sing in one of our songs. Actually, he sings in like 1 or 2 of our songs. He has a couple of lines where he kind of like finds stuff, and you know, it's just, I feel like it'd be easier to have a person do that rather than training a dog to do it. So yeah.
My dog sings to me every day. I just only hear it in my head.
There's also some scenes where Toto runs off stage or he'll sing roar, 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 roar.
Did you audition for that part too?
No, I didn't. But it would be definitely hard for a real dog to sing those notes.
Okay, so being young, what is your take on the Wizard of Oz?
For me, it's just like, it just reminds me of my childhood, because this and Alice in Wonderland were my 2 favorite movies growing up, and so I always either wanted to A, go down the rabbit hole, or B, get in a twister and go to Oz. So being able to be in this show is really fulfilling to me. It's kind of like a full circle moment, because when I was little, I watched this movie over and over and over again, and now like being a part of the show, it's just more like lifelike to me. It's just like really brings it into life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to, can we talk about all of your journey? Because you talked earlier about some other parts that you had played. Can we hear about your journey up to this point where you're playing Dorothy now?
Like the other roles that I've played?
Yeah.
Well, I've done 2 like straight plays, and then I've been in 3 musicals. This is my 3rd, and I did 2 straight plays in middle school, and then this year, or sorry, not this year, and the year before, I had 2 lead roles in Emma, a pop musical. I played Emma, and then the year before that, we did Little Shop, and I played Crystal.
Okay.
So
awesome.
yeah,
Great part.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved playing that part. It was definitely my favorite.
And I know you've been on the stage before.
Yes. I was also in Little Shop. I played Orin, DDS.
Okay.
Yes.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
He's got a wicked side, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I was in Matilda with Larique Music Productions. I played Nigel, and I was in Newsies twice, and I played Les both times. The first one was Huntsville High School, and the second was with Independent Music Productions. And
Great
most
show.
recently was, I think, summer of 2023. I was Chip in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
Okay.
Great fun. Yes.
So, what, when, and where?
So it will be in the HG cafeteria, Hazel Green cafeteria, and that is the 18th and 19th, this Friday and Saturday, and the 25th and 26th, and they're all at 7 p.m.
You can get your tickets on the website S2 Pass.
Okay, and do you guys have a school day performance?
No, we do not, unfortunately.
Okay, so last question. Have you, since you're doing Oz, have you taken a field trip to the Land of Oz in Beach Mountain, North Carolina?
I've never heard of that.
Exactly. I don't think you've probably heard of that.
So the Land of Oz was an amusement park created around the Land of Oz in the 70s. And then they had this big fire.
Is it the one with the yellow brick road?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen something about that.
And it had a fire and it closed down, but now they open it up for tours twice a year. And they have all the characters there, and they have the yellow brick road, they have the poppy field, they have the Land of Oz, they have the balloon. So I highly recommend y'all
Looks
take
like
that
Miss
trip.
Brady is going to have to plan a field trip.
Before I'm gone, you got to do that.
So thank you guys very much, and we will see you guys in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Experience the breathtaking production that leaves both audiences and critics awestruck. Les Miserables, May 6th through 11th at the Von Braun Center. On sale now at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org.
My big scene was cut short because we weren't filming yet.
We weren't. Oh, I'm sorry. Take it away. Lead us in.
The moment has passed.
Oh, poor little guy. Here, we'll shine a spotlight on you.
But we're here with two lovely people from the show, Annie Jr.
Okay, ladies, before we introduce you, we got to figure out by the end of this segment who he's going to be in your production.
Oh, I'm the dog. I'm totally the dog.
You're Sandy?
Oh, is that his name?
I think so, yes.
Yes, it's Sandy.
Awesome.
I think you'd make a great Annie.
Oh! Okay, 6'7" Annie. Hey, good morning, Annie. So please introduce yourselves.
My name is Callie.
My name is Emily.
Who do you play?
Oh, I play Miss Hannigan.
I love that.
I play Molly Ann Stardaby.
Oh, congratulations to you. You have a star-turning moment, don't you? Awesome.
So, what's the Miss Hannigan thing? Every time that comes up, you get very excited.
Well, it's just one of my favorite characters. I mean, I love Little Girls. I love Easy Street with, Lily St. Regis and
That's where I went to.
Where are we going? To Easy Street, right?
Yeah.
Easy Street.
I've never seen the show, so I'm going to miss a lot.
That's why you need to cast him in your production.
Yes, as Annie.
Burnett played it in the
Exactly, thank you.
And Cameron Diaz played it in the remake.
I've never seen the movie either.
But you know Carol Burnett.
Yes, she's still alive.
Okay.
So tell us about this amazing production of Annie.
So this is actually my first theater show. I mean, I've always been interested in theater, but this is my first one actually being in it.
Nervous, excited, what?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You never lose that. I don't care if you've been in one production or 100, you will always have those butterflies. It's about channeling and harnessing those butterflies to do what you need to do on stage.
And I will give you a piece of advice after doing this television show for a long time now. If you make a mistake, carry on like it didn't happen because nobody's going to notice if you did.
I promise you, you're going to make a mistake. Just keep going.
Just go with it.
Not only is it, I think it's yours and it's my first theater show, but I think it's Buckhorn, our school. I think it's its first musical that we've done either in a long time or just period.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's exciting time.
Writing history.
So I need to ask you, was your principal and your theater teacher kind of helpful to making all this happen?
Yes, Miss Lake. She started at Buckhorn, 3 years ago, I think?
Awesome.
2 years ago.
Okay, awesome.
And ever since she's been here, the theater production and the theater just class and group has just blossomed and has turned into something that it definitely wasn't before she came here.
Okay, very cool. Yes, awesome. So what do you like about the idea of getting to play Miss Hannigan?
Well, when I looked up the characters, the only thing I had seen about Annie was the remake that came out, I think, in 2016, and Cameron Diaz plays Miss Hannigan, and I loved Cameron Diaz as Miss Hannigan, so I auditioned, I got it, and I get told that my alcoholic is not good enough, so I have to walk around pretending to be drunk.
Excuse me. Please tell me you do not have actual
No.
experience. Thank you.
That's why it's so bad, because I have no experience with alcohol.
Okay, yes. Well, you shouldn't have.
Exactly.
You should know what that's like.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe watch videos or something.
Yeah,
yes.
I watched,
Don't worry, we can edit that out. That's not a big deal. We'll just keep going.
How do you feel about having the parts that you have? Because you got some big shoes to fill.
I actually didn't know what Stardaby was when I auditioned. I was going for Pepper, actually, but I got cast as Molly, and I think that's good because I'm really short, and I've kind of gotten made fun of that for my whole life, and I get the smallest characters, so I should be able to do it pretty good.
And also, I mean, you guys, you're playing an orphan as well. So, I mean, that's something you have to kind of tap into and understand that, you don't have a mom and dad, but I think you have a mom and dad, don't you?
Yes.
Well, good for you. That's wonderful. Because I mean, not every child does have a parent. So that's very cool. I mean, and we have great organizations here in town that we support. For kids that are in the adoption system. So it's a very relevant topic. So when is the production at Mandy going to be?
So Annie is going to be on May 2nd and 3rd, and those times are going to be at 7 p.m. and the doors open at 6:30. And then on May 4th, we're having our matinee. May the 4th be with you. And we are going to perform at 2:30, and the doors open at 2.
So you're going to throw a little Jedi reference into Annie?
We may try. We may have a lightsaber fight. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as Miss Hannigan, who will you battle?
Oh, Annie, obviously.
Oh,
My
okay.
least favorite orphan.
So you're not going to battle, Daddy Warbucks?
No, well, I want him, in the play.
Yes,
I
yes.
try to get him. So.
Okay. So, like I said, I don't have much experience with Annie, so I'm glad you carried most of this conversation. And how exciting is it to be literally the first big show Buckhorn's had?
It's so exciting. I've had experience performing in front of people before. I started playing piano when I was 5, cello when I was 7, trombone when I was 12. I've been in the marching band. And
She's
then,
a Renaissance woman.
And then this year, my senior year, I was drum major in the marching band. So I've had experience in front of people before, but I've always wanted to do theater, and I've always wanted to sing in front of people, and being able to step into this and to do this is just such an excitement, and I'm so happy that I get to be part of the Trailblazers.
Callie, you're making these two here look like talentless hacks. I mean, I'm just like, are you a quadruple threat? You can sing, dance, act, play instruments. You could do it all. She could do one of those shows on Broadway where the actors and dancers had to play too. Yes.
I could be in Popovich Pet Theater.
You could be a trained cat.
I could. And how do you feel about being the inaugural event?
I'm nervous. I guess I'm nervous. I haven't sung in front of a big crowd in a really long time, like since I was younger, so it's a bit nerve-wracking.
Should we let's talk about one more time. We'll mention when and where everything is. We'll do that, but we also need to make sure we cast him. So what are we going to cast him as?
Annie.
Annie? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to put a curly red wig on him, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And so do you think that we should end this segment after we talk more about when the show is? Should we
Which you have to do pretty fast.
I know. Should we exit with a little song,
I think he should exit with a little song.
Okay, ready.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, what, when, and where?
Okay, it will be in the Buckhorn High School's Blue Gym on the stage, obviously, and it will be May 2nd and 3rd at 7 p.m. The doors open at 6:30, and then on May 4th at the matinee, the doors open at 2, and we perform at 2:30.
And you can buy tickets at the door or on S2 Pass.
Awesome. So you ready for your moment? Spotlight's on you.
We will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. How was that?
That was great. That was excellent.